Hey guys, just got home late night. It's about 11:30. Hung out with the guys after work. It's good. Building relationships. I'm motivated. I'm motivated about the team that is being built and the people that are coming together and the core that it takes to really build a business. I'm motivated about what I'm seeing and I'm really excited about that. And it motivates me to invest time into those people. I'm excited to do so. It was interesting. I interviewed two people, one today, one yesterday, and the person that I interviewed yesterday seemed very skeptical of, kind of being involved with a smaller company or something that was just less, safe. I mean, I think that's what we kept coming back to. And of course, I want to work with somebody who's very excited about that. But it was very, that was kind of the theme of her questions. And I think it's just about asking yourself, where do you want to be? Anyway, I interviewed a different individual today where I was talking to about motivation, and she said, she wasn't 100% sure where she wanted to be in the future, but maybe it was, to run, own, operate a business. And I just talked to her about, at the end of the day, if that's something you're looking at doing, learning how to put yourself out there, how to, create impulse on a product, how to be a leader. Those are invaluable skill sets. And at the end of the day, if that's what you're looking at doing, then that's a small percentage of the population that does that, which means you got to do something a little bit different. So, I kind of put it on that person. She was an intern, and, I said, look, we've barely started our hiring for interns. I'm going to put this on you. Being one of the first couple I've interviewed anyway, take some time, figure out what you want to do, and figure out if, you're looking at being behind the scenes forevermore, period, or maybe someday you want to, more run a company. I mean, if it's the latter, then I think that this is an invaluable skill set to learn and mentorship to have. She called me back 5 minutes later and said, I got to develop these skills. And I look at those two people, right? I look at the person yesterday where, very, very playing it safe, very hey, I think I'd feel more comfortable in a larger corporation. And the person today that I talked to that's, very, I got to develop a skill set because I don't know what I'm going to do. So I got to leave my doors open. So I got to develop skills. And, I feel like those two people are going, at least currently, in very different places in their life. And it's really funny because the person I interviewed today, they were an intern. And I see that so commonly. It's like in an internship, we're willing to take, risks, and we're willing to, do things just to learn. But all of a sudden we get out of school and we're like, I can't do something just to learn. I got to start a career. I.e. enter corporate America. That's not necessarily the way it goes. You still got to learn. Hopefully you should be learning forever. You got to take risks. And if the answer to the question of where do you want to be in the next 5 years, 10 years, whatever, is something that's above average, which means that not that many people have it, or, at least percentage wise, right? I mean, according to the definition, right? It's not just average, it's what fewer percentage of people have. Then you have to do what a smaller percentage of people are willing to do, which is take risks, which is develop a different kind of skill set, which is not play it safe. I just truly believe in that. And I think that when I started, just in marketing and getting involved with some of the mentors that I'm involved with now, I was just naive enough to not question things, which was so good for me to be in that position where I didn't overthink opportunities and I didn't question things. I just thought, you know what, this is just a good skill for me to have. And I just dove in head first. And it turns out years later, it's just, the best thing in my life that I could have taken chances on. And people now, we just overthink things, or we think that, we graduated from school, so we've got to play it safe. It's different than it was 12 months ago. It's not different than it was 12 months ago. You've got a piece of paper that's great. I think it's fantastic. I've got one too, but nothing has changed. You still need to learn, and I don't think that we should think about things differently just because, it's 1 year before graduation or right at graduation. You got to learn. You got to figure out what you're good at. You got to figure out what you like, and you got to figure out like how to market yourself if you're going to lead anything. And that's just my thoughts, between those two interviews. I think somebody's going to go far and somebody's going to go farther. Anyway, closing at the end of a good day. I'm going to go relax for a short time and get at it again early tomorrow, and things are good. Talk to you later.